Welcome everybody to today's Alpha SC2 Team League game, and yeah, we're here with another round of 16 European Amateur Division game. We're in Nightshaders map number 1. In the top left hand corner, representing Team Goldmasters for this one, we have TrashCanMan. And in the bottom right hand corner, for Primal Alpha 0, the Zerg of the map, it is Jack, or Jackie. And yeah, with that, let's see. I mean, it will only be just one game today. Oh, you see the first kill already. Will only be one game today. And we're seeing a little bit of a weird opening. I mean, I was pool first, so maybe that's the reason for the wall here and the zealot first before going for the expansion. But yeah, let's see what the players bring to the table then. Overlord is going across the map here. Second one will be scouting the third base location. While, yeah, we also have speed on the way already. And Roach Warren getting planned. And yeah, it's only 2 Zerglings, 2 more in production, and it will be Roach Warren. That's going to be interesting to see. I mean, looks like a Roach Ravager push somehow to just break the wall and then see if it gets well. But not sure if that is going to work out. Depends on what TrashCanMan is going to do, and I think the expansion actually works in favor of the Zerg here. I would like to see another pylon and a shield battery. How much did he scout though? I mean, he saw the expansion getting finished. Can he get in though? The Zerglings deny the probe from getting into the base. So therefore that's a little bit of a pity for him. And yeah, he actually doesn't care about his worker at all, and it just goes down. But yeah, 2 adepts, they are coming in, they will scout this. But will it be too late? The roaches are in the way already. They see the roaches popping right there, in theory at least. And this means, yeah, shield battery is on the way, but I would like to see... Okay, we have a stop. I was about to say I would like to see a robo for Immortals, but nevertheless, we have a Stargate coming up. And with the Stargate, you can just go for Void Rays, I guess. Or maybe an Oracle, but I think Void Ray would be the better choice. Just go for it. Chrono Booster Void Ray. That might be something to defend this. Second Pylon is alright. Second Cybercore, I kind of dislike this one, because the position still is bad. He can't get his adepts into the base. And the position is still in the wall of. Therefore, why would you build it again over here? Void Ray is the choice. That's something I can totally understand, as I said before. But yeah, I don't understand the second Cybercore in the wall of. Oh, the Stalker here getting stuck in this position. Yeah, but what can he do? It's just... He's just wasting this shield battery energy here, I guess. He's trying to hold the wall. That's quite good, but let's see what the Void Ray can do. Okay, first part of the wall is opened. We have the shield battery getting done. Second shield battery going down. We have the wall opened for a long time already, and that looks like we're going to see Jackie just pushing through this, because there's a lot more Zerglings coming in. They have speed, and they are just running through the whole thing here. Yeah, pylons will go down, even with the second Void Rage spawning in the main base soon. I think there's not going to be any probes left for TrashCanMan, and therefore this might be a game that he has to GG, right? So yeah, Jackie doing a good push here, going for I mean, it's at least a very committed push. Maybe not the complete all-in, but a committed push. And yeah, it worked out quite nicely. I don't see this happening at all. 3 workers left for TrashCanMan, so what would he do after he kills anything? There's actually nothing to do. Nothing. 2 Void Rays are there, but does... I mean, he's starting another Void Ray? I mean, he has 2 Nexus and he could start building stuff, but to be honest, that is not going to happen. And also, more Zerglings are coming in. He should GG this, because this game is over. There's nothing else to do. Going for the pylon one more time. And yeah, he's just, from my perspective, this is just wasting all our times. But maybe TrashCanMan is like, okay, I can do this. I have 2 Nexus. I can build one more probe. No, he can't even. He has the last probe there. And it's going to survive. More Zerglings are going to come in. And the Zerglings, they're trying to get the drone. The probe is surviving one more time. Oh boy. Okay. Nevertheless, I mean, he has another pylon. The Void Ray will finish. But he has 1 probe. And he, I think, is going to lose it before anything else happens. These Zerglings are way too many. And yeah, he's just going to split them. He's trying to keep the probe alive. And there it is. And that's the last hope, guys. There's no more chance of building another probe. So you could right now send everything across the map trying to win, which is kind of like hard to do before the Zerglings actually destroy all the Protoss buildings. Yeah, you can see Spore Crawlers coming in. You have like 24 workers for Jackie. This is not going to happen for TrashCanMan. And it will be 1-0 for Primal Alpha Zero as soon as he gives in that he lost. GG it is. Jackie takes game number 1. The second map will be played on Ephemeron in the bottom right hand corner, representing Primal Alpha Zero. Here we go with Supersilver. Top left hand corner of the map. Here we go for the team Goldmasters. Zezuane. And yeah, you see, expansion, gas, pool. Yeah, someone seems to be afraid of cannon rushes here. On the other side though, that's what you see. It's cannon rush time, in theory. But since he's building a cannon back at home, he has 2 probes at... Yeah, he sees it. Oh man, the Overlord coming back is so powerful here. Okay, immediate cancel. Second probe was there as well, so it was just like he wanted to go for that, but with building the cannon at home, I was like, okay, this could be already the start of the transition to go over to Void Rays or something. I mean, could be anything, but the usual thing that you see in lower leagues is always Void Rays. I guess that will not be the case here, but let's see how the players develop the game now. Okay, probe goes to the top right, so maybe we see a proxy here. Let's just wait what it is. I mean, he doesn't have that many resources. For a second I was like, okay, he's probably going for a proxy nexus. That could actually be quite good, but he built the nexus right here in the normal natural expansion. Second gas taken. And yeah, then let's go and see what's happening on the other side. It's just Zerglings. Speed is coming up as well. And therefore no surprises here. Some more drones will be there for Zezuane. I haven't taken a look at the MMRs, but I think, let me just take a look at the normal ranking of the season, because I think Team Goldmasters, yeah, they took the 2nd spot in their group, and Primal Alpha Zero took 3rd. Primal Alpha with a 7-5 record, while Goldmasters had a 9-3. So in theory, Goldmasters should be the favorite here. But yeah, let's see. Oh, this is sneaky. Doesn't see it. 3rd base. Well, we see a cannon though. I mean, if a cannon comes in here, it's kind of late, and yeah, maybe it's just a weapon then. Oh, he's moving. The cannon is real. Okay. But will he scout that, and will he have Zerglings available before the before the cannons are there? It seems like he's building 6 Zerglings now, but 2 cannons and a shield battery actually. Another cannon, so he really wants to deny the 3rd base. Let's see if as soon as he sees this. Okay, no more cancel available. Let's see the reaction. I guess he's sending out another drone to somewhere immediately. Zerglings are on the other side, so they're checking out the 3rd base of Supersilver that's not even there. Oracle is coming out of the Stargate. We have 1 cannon here to help defending it. And yeah, looks like this 3rd base is pretty easily go down. Roach Warren is on the way, but this is going to take a long more time until we have roaches available. So you should immediately go for another base. Just go and build it, I don't know, here on the left hand side or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Just build another base. Oh, and he gets caught, okay. It was too late. The drone was too late. But yeah, we have a queen in the main base, we have a spore crawler there as well, so the Oracle is just going to get away. And this actually was a pretty big investment to take down one base. I think the reaction of Zezuane was quite slow. Because I think he should have built the expansion over here already for a long time. Or maybe over here. I think rethinking about the path that the drone was going, I think it was going to start another base over here, which I think is not the best choice to go for. If you have a cannon rush over here, the most likely path of the drone to go back home is through this one. Therefore, why would you build the next base here and not on the left hand side? I think this would have been a better spot for him to go for. But for now, he's on two bases, and you see what time it is? It's Nidus time. And yeah, queens are getting in first. Queens and children first, and then the roaches come in. Roach and Zergling, let's see. Where can he get in though? This is a Nidus being placed. Getting scouted immediately though. Is the Oracle going to help me? Yes it is. So it's not going to get through, right? No. And that's a big pity here. We have a Void Ray coming in as well. So the Zerglings are going across the map now. Roaches are doing so as well. Another Nidus being dropped in the bottom center. I would like to see a Nidus over here as well. I mean, he has the vision available. So he could just go and force the second Nidus here to just have the units going back and forth. Okay, this one will be taken down. Okay, nice transfuses. The Nidus still alive. We have the queens there. First Void Ray going down. Alright, so that's at least something for Zezuane that was working out. And this third base actually looks like it's going to go down. But this is just a very small step in retaking the game here. I mean, he's down in terms of workers, down in terms of... not down in terms of army, sorry. He's down in terms of workers, and he doesn't have a third base. So he actually needs to do a lot of damage, and he needs to do it fast. Okay, there's one cannon, one shield battery, two immortals actually. I would like to see a Nidus in the back. Let's see if that is going to be enough. We have weapons over here in the choke. There's going to be... yeah, the zealots are not going to do anything. The immortals will be the important thing. Let's see what they can do. The queens are trying to help and take down the Void Ray. That's an easy kill. Now the Ravagers are there. And with this, I kind of guess that this is going to be it, right? There's no way to hold anymore for Supersilver. And again, as in game 1, we have the Zerg going for some sort of a push. This time he was actually forced to do so. But you can see Zerg pushes are pretty powerful. And it looks like we're going to have Zezuane just going for the win here, don't we? Some more shield batteries and cannons in the back, but this is not going to change the outcome, I think. On the other side, the Oracle is just not doing anything. GG is called right here. Zezuane takes game number 2, and therefore we have the 1-1 in the scoreboard. Map 3 will be Zen. In the top right hand corner of the map, for Team Goldmasters, it is Improvement. Starting off with, Gas Reaper expansion. Bottom left hand corner, the Zerg of the game. For Primal Alpha 0, it is Pico, or Pico. Pico. And yeah, he's just going for expansion first, so nothing else yet. Pool before gas. You don't see it that often, but I think it's not that big of a deal. Let's just wait for the Reaper and see what he's going to see. And other than that, I mean, I have seen a lot of 3-Rex in a tournament like last week, but I'm happy to not see that one more time. And it worked out quite nicely. Actually in a PvT, I think it was, where it worked out pretty good. I'm not sure if it was Hero Marine. in the SL Cup, for example. I don't know. Oh, third base already started, or yeah, immediately there. Pico going for the third base. That's quite early. I mean, there's someone who doesn't want to get interrupted by the Reaper checking the third base. But yeah, next up, Marine. So will be one Marine into Reactor, I guess. Yes. Okay, Reaper's on the other side. Oh, very nice block, very nice block. Oh, he gets the drone, that's number one. Zerglings are coming out, so at least Reaper has to run for now. But yeah, getting one drone, that's already a nice catch. Yeah, and the Zergling. Yeah, I mean, everything you can catch, everything you can take down, everything is good. Alright, now the Reaper has to leave. Queen is there and says, get out of my house. But yeah, back at home, improvement right at that second. Just has the Hellions starting with the swap of the factory. There's a tech lab. There is a starport. So I guess, let's see, I guess it's going to be a Banshee. Seen quite a few of those lately. And yeah, I like the creep spread already, but... Oh, did the Reaper kill the creep tumor? It seems like that's the case, right? That's a little bit of a pity here for Pico. Pico. Okay, depot to wall this one off, that's quite nice. Oh, and we have no swap. We have actually the stim research starting. Okay. Joan is trying to get in and actually gets into position here. Isolates one of the Hellions to take it out. Easy kill. So yeah, something like that shouldn't be working. I mean, this evolution chamber getting started while units are next to it, I think that's that could have been improved by the teal player. So yeah, what do we have? More and more queens. So it seems like he's expecting a battle cruiser, but there's no battle cruiser going to be here. It's liberators actually. Queens are alright against liberators as well, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I mean, queens are quite good against anything. What do I say? Queens are incredibly good. Like, you can see a run by like this. Get your queens over there. She's not moving, but you can see 6 workers already going down. It will be more, up to 8. Some more Zerglings will be dying as well. But yeah, all the Hellions will go down as well. Nevertheless, yeah, still worth, I guess. And yeah, Warlock in the meantime is almost finished. I think there's still a gap where Zerglings fit through, right? And yeah, it was. Third command center about to finish as well. We have some Marines here as well as a tank. And more barracks coming up for improvement. While on the other side, what we see is a 4th base. Binding Nest, tier 2. So a lot of stuff coming up. Also another Evo chamber wants to have the double upgrades rolling. Oh, that is double Evo engineering bay for the Terran. Yeah, 2 tanks, and it will be more. I mean, we have biotank, some medivacs will be there as well. Looking forward to see some more marauders in the mix actually to tank the baneling hits potentially. Combat shields are there in a second. Yeah, the Zerglings are there. The Zergling over here just sees that there's a 3rd base now, and a lot of creep tumors actually available now for Pico. one over here, but I think that's going to be enough. Some of them, maybe this one is just going over to the right as well and will help creeping on the right. Another hatchery coming up here in the main base. Well, Centrifugal Looks getting researched as well as +2 carapace and +1 melee attack. Okay, finally the Viking is getting out of here. And it will get the Overlord at some point. Like somewhere around here, I guess. Yeah, oh man. On top casting. Alright, Overlord goes down. 1-1 on the way for improvement in the meantime. Yeah, he's walling off his third base. He's sending over all of his units. And a little bit of a squad here. Should be like 16 Marines, right? Seems to be 15. But yeah, seems to be alright, I guess. It's just on the run. But yeah. He should be gathering those though. Will this Overlord get away? Will the Marine turn around? Nope. Okay. So at least that is going for improvement. Okay, we have a second drop on the top as well. And there's Overlords everywhere. We have another base for Pico in the top left. So this is the 5th one. Do we have additional command centers for our Terran? No, we don't. So that is going to be an army that you have to lift. And that is unscouted. Oh man, he just has to move over to left for 2 steps or something. And he's like, wait, there's a base. Okay, he's not like there's a base. Oh, the Widowmine. All the units are not doing what they should. Widowmine just goes down for nothing. Not ideal. Right here for improvement. Okay, but he's starting the 4th command center now. So that's something. Another drop comes in with 4 Widowmines. And now let's see what he's going to do with the Marine drops. Just going for a scan, takes down some of the creep tumors. And yeah, just lifts and goes to the other side. That's very smart, I think. But attacking this one then is not smart, I think. You should be going for, I don't know, workers, Marines, workers or Zerglings or whatever. Maybe the Mutas. And this is very risky. You're lifting into a Medivac that cannot boost, or that was not boosted at least. So, Mutas are there. This drop at the top is not doing anything. He sees the base in the top left. But yeah, where is he going to do? We have Zergling, Baneling, Muta. Looks like that's going to be composition that can easily blow up the wall. There's still... I mean, Improvement is doing quite a good thing. Quite a few good things. But there's a lot of stuff that he has to improve as well. Okay, 3 worker kills. That's... And the workers were not pulled at all. So this is not good. And in the meantime, how many mutas do we have? 16 mutas. Well, that's a lot. I mean, with Marines there at the 3rd base, that's alright for improvement. But overall, wow, this doesn't look good for the Terran here. 2 Medivacs over here not really doing anything. Now they're at least going back home, because there's nothing else to do for them over here. This Medivac also tries to get out of here, but the mutas will deal with it. Or do they? Yes. They're going to follow down it is. So we have another base over here. I expect to see a few more turrets. Yeah, I guess one more in the middle line over here is necessary. Or at least one. But let's take a look at this first. Oh, the Widowmine's getting borrowed. Okay, at least one gets down. In terms of workers, we have a 73 against 71 count, so that's alright. Pico is a little bit ahead in terms of army supply. And also the mutas are such a big harassment tool. You can see it's not that many turrets all over the place. Therefore, yeah, what are you going to do? You're just sniping the reactors. I like that very much. And he's going for the turrets. A little bit undecisive here, but yeah, you should just go for it and take it out before the workers are repairing here. And it's 28 workers going down because there's a Zergling flood at the 3rd as well. The wall, or yeah, will the Banelings connect? Yes, they do. So the Thor is going down. Yeah, we still have a lot of Marines, but 30 workers going down. A lot of depots going down as well. So what's the cost of this, guys? I think mutas, yeah, some mutas might be going down in the end, but reducing from 4 to 3 bases, or yeah, let's see. I mean, he has 4 bases in a second again, but this one also has a little bit of a problem. We'll lose some more workers with this. Good Widowmine connection at least. But then on the other side, yeah, we still have 5 bases. And he's producing more and more mutas. Going for +2 flyer attacks as well as a lot of more Zerglings. Well, yeah, it's just Marine Marauder for improvement here. And the Zergling mutas are just waiting in the middle of the map. Some more Zergling Baneling over here. I could imagine him just going for a big below on top of the planetary, don't we? Oh, he's going for the mineral line. Yep. Just take down everything here. Go for the army. And this looks like a dead base. Come on, just kill it. If you can't kill it, that's not worth a thing against Terran. Yeah, and then you just leave. He lost quite a bit though. He was not going in for the perfect trade, but he has a lot of units in the middle of the map still, I guess. He should be going for some more Zerglings to move them to Banelings. Oh, 5 Ultralisks are on the way as well, and he's just evacuating the workers. I think we can see another base over here in a second, since he has the resources for it. But now let's see. This might be the move to go for. With improvement, stepping on creep, and trying to get something done here. Okay, but yeah, he's getting into a position where he can be sandwiched. Banelings will be there on both sides of the battle. And now let's see how this will be handled. Yeah, Ultralisk coming in as well. Now F2 and get in. F2 and get in. 1 Ultra going down for nothing. Okay, the Widowmine there. Oh man, this looks like... Can he get this done? I think he should, right? This should be a Zerg win. And I would be very surprised if not. Yeah, all the Widowmines, they get some connections, but in the end, doesn't matter. We have double the supply for the Zerg. We still have no 4th base for improvement. He has the 3rd base re-established, but yeah, you can see what's coming across the map now. Actually, it's not that much. He's not taking all of his army with him. Where's the rest of it? 2 more Muta, 2 more Ultras on the way. Some more Zerglings on the way. Where's the rest of the army? Ultras waiting over here, not really doing anything. Maybe he just feels safe and wants to keep it as it is. And yeah, I see GG calls in the chat already. But yeah, seems like no GG yet. But yeah, this will be going to the 3rd base. And with ground forces going to the 3rd, there's nothing to defend over here. He's having the Marine and Marauder force right here in the middle. And as soon as he can go over to the right with all these ground forces, and even if those get in, that would be quite fine for improvement, I guess. Oh. Alucard Roy, thanks for the follow, man. And yeah, the mutas are in the middle. It's just 3 though. He's not building any further. Okay, he has 4, sorry. But yeah, he's going into the 3rd base now. Marines will go down. Zerglings go to the mineral line. Ultras checking into the 2nd base immediately, and they're just going for the workers. This is so much damage. The tanks can't do a thing. Ultras are going in. They're trying to take down the mineral line. And then, yeah, on the other side, the Ultras trying to deal with the army. It's 66/33. Just a good army supply. Some more stuff getting built by Pico right there. And, yeah, GG is called by improvement. Pico takes game number 3. Let's hop into map number 4. It's Eternal Empire as the playground, top right hand corner of the map, representing Primal Alpha Zero. With a match point for his team, here we go with Lysander. And as you see, hatch, gas pool, standard opener for the Zerg. In the bottom left hand corner, representing Team Goldmaster, and I guess kind of willing to force the ace match right here, this is BillieEilish. And yeah, Gateway, Nexus, Cybercore, also standard stuff. Next gas has been started, so everything looks like a standard opener here. No shenanigans going on for now. Okay, but what will be the follow-up? Pylon is there, BillieEilish is... I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. For the Protoss, they have a variety of openers, but all of them are kind of nice defendable, I guess. So let's actually see how it works out for him. So Stargate it is. On the other side, yeah, the probe is trying to get something done, but... Oh, 5 health points. Next turn might be his last one. Oh, he survives for now. Can he get the... Oh, he can start the regeneration, but... Oh, all the corners that you cut, you're going to have a problem here, and the probe goes down. So yeah, Adept will take some more Zerglings down as well as a trade, but Proby doesn't get home. But I think 4 Zerglings as a trade is alright. At least this denies scouting as well. I mean, we have Overlords on the other side, so theoretically there will be scouting. But yeah, not having the Zerglings, not checking for the expansion or whatever, that's quite nice to have. Okay, Adept has to go back home. Another queen is there, third base is set up, and the Oracle will be there in a second for BillieEilish. Okay, let's take a look at the Zerglings not getting anything done over here. Another gateway coming in to complete the wall of. And it's a Phoenix follow-up, but just one, I guess. To didn't take down an Overlord or two. And oh boy! Oh, I was almost missing it. I was like, okay, this is an easy defense. Like, no, he doesn't have a Spore Crawler available. Lysander losing 5 Jones, and that's way more than you usually get with a 1 Oracle, right? But yeah, now we have 1 in the expansion, but none in the main. And the Oracle will go around, go to the top and then to the main, I think. Okay, now we have the main Spore Crawler starting. At the third, there's 1 as well. Okay, now he's kind of safe. But another Oracle is going to come in, as well as a Robo. So yeah, he's gearing up. Third base starting as well. And then Oracle's coming back home. The Overlord trying to get back as well. And yeah, I guess the Phoenix has 1 kill somewhere. Where is the Phoenix? There. It has 0 kills actually. Where is it? Oh, there it is. That's the problem of yellow units on yellow ground. You can't see the Phoenix, guys. Okay, we just saw the Twilight Council starting right there for BillieEilish, as well as we have the Forge coming in. Okay, the Oracle getting quite a bit of damage here. Immortals coming in as well. Okay. I'm wondering that the Observer is not going to be sent across the map. That's not the ideal scenario, I guess. Yeah, Phoenix scouting just a little bit here. Will get away though. And that should be the one taken down by the Phoenix, but he doesn't care enough. The Queen also doesn't care about this, as well as the other Queen going past. He doesn't care about it. You can see it's alright. He's just focusing on the Zerglings that are going into the third. Let's see what they can do. Trying to go for the... Oh, the sentry's having a big problem here. Shield Battery is trying to help, but the sentries will just soak up all of the energy. And then they will go down. And yeah, the position is okay-ish to defend, but not ideal. Far away from it. And there you go. More Zerglings will be going in for some more workers. 4 going down. And let's not forget about the sentries. I mean, he also pulls back the Oracles to defend. That's a lot of stuff, yeah, put back at home to just defend a few Zerglings. And as you see, you have a lot of work, army lead for BillieEilish, but he's not using it properly. And as I say this, the Hydra button has been smashed. 10 Hydras coming out, and I like the choice of Hydras pretty much by Lysander. Some more worker kills here, that's nice. Oh, one after the other, but one of the Oracles goes down as well, that's not ideal. 6 workers though I think is alright. But yeah, usually you want to get that Oracle out and keep it alive with a few health points left. Back at home, BillieEilish going for the Templar's Archive, so we can see, I guess, Icons, but yeah, potentially Storm as well. As I start to say that, we have the tech starting as well. So Zealot, Templar, and potentially no Arcan as I was expecting. On the other side, yeah, creep spread is looking quite nice. A lot of Hydras in the middle. They're going off creep, so that's a little bit of a risk because they can't move that fast. But a lot of Zerglings also coming in to support them. Oh, the stasis wards could be very good though for BillieEilish. Depends on how the Zerglings just run in. Okay, that's not the way of... That's the art of losing your Oracle, I guess. And 5th base started for Lysander, while we have 3 for BillieEilish. There's no Colossus, no real one at least. I was just like, okay, yes, 2? Okay, but they're not real. So Storm about to finish as well. So I think with Storm finishing, BillieEilish should be fine here. He's also taking a base at the bottom center, so therefore yeah, feels comfortable expanding as well. Oh, the Banelings though, they get quite a bit of connections here, but only Zealots. So they're easily, yeah, replaceable. Oh, we have a lot of spines and a spore. 2 spores actually over there. So he's just, yeah, he wants to, I think he wants to defend this base with the forces that he has. And just keep his forces on the right side of the map. And to just prevent any run-bys and defend them. He's getting their spine crawlers uprooted and puts them... Where does he put them? Okay, on the right. That's a little bit... doesn't really make sense to me. I would like to see that split up. Like the army on one half of the map and spine and spores on the other side. And as you see, he takes away the spines from the top left. But his army is still on the right. The Protoss now moving over to the left. And now this is a little bit of a problem because there's nothing to defend against the ground forces. The Zealots are just going in. We have the Archons doing it as well. And this base is... yeah, almost certainly going to fall. Like, there's almost... he's not even trying, he's just going for the counter-aggression to the bottom. So yeah, easy kill. And I think he's just going to go a little bit further. Zerglings are... Zealots are going on as well. And you can see, they're just dealing such a big amount of damage to the Hydras. And he forces his opponent to come back home. Banelings are coming over, not really hitting that much. And yeah, BillieEilish is just coming in here with a lot of surprise. This 3rd base is going to go down. So yeah, where does Lysander want to defend? I guess that's the spot to go for. He lost a lot of workers already. A lot of... oh, you don't want to go in there. All these bird lurkers there. You can just get... if you run into this one, you can just lose the fight. But other than that, I think... it's going to be fine for BillieEilish. He has 4 bases now, while his opponent is on 3. He has the Zealots that are on a good tech, I think. Oh, they only have +1 actually. They looked quite strong to me. They survived quite long for just +1. But yeah, guess Protoss, right? And yeah, more Zealots coming in. The forces over here still available. And now let's see what he can get. Storms raining down on top of all the lurkers, but we don't have an observer, right? We have no observer available. We have no more oracle available, so there's no choice of getting this done. And yeah, half the army getting recalled to the 4th. That's at least something. But this base, oh, he's getting... okay, the Zealots getting caught there. At the same time, this base is not getting down because there's a lurker in the way. So still 3 bases for Lysander against 4 of the Protoss. I would like to see another pylon here actually, because 2 cannons, 2 shield batteries, and just 1 pylon powering everything. But then again, let's see what it brings to the table. 3rd base, yeah, the previous 4th base, but now 3rd one will go down as well. And with that, I think it looks quite bad. We have an observer with the army, so let's see what it's going to do with it. At least he's not taking it out, so therefore the BillieEilish yeah, the immortal train is just going to go across this army. It's 88 over 67 army supply, and we have zealots in the natural expansion as well. So there's a lot of workers going down as well. Lysander is down to 22, and even if he defends this, I think there's no basis, no ground to actually come back from this. So yeah, we have BillieEilish. He's just pushing in. He's coming in with a lot of immortals. Some zealots, they're just there to meat shield whatever is coming behind them. And yeah, I guess that's going to be a good. Storms raining down on top of everything. And I think we're going to see BillieEilish taking the game right here and forcing the ace match. And there's the GG. Lysander leaves the game. Grandmasters equaling out the series, and therefore ace match time. And here we go, the ace match has started. We're on Triton to play out the winner of this team game. And yeah, let's see who's going to advance to the next round. We're here in the bottom right hand corner for Team Goldmasters. The man to be chosen is Improvement. And we have a rematch from game 3. In the top left hand corner for Primal Alpha Zero, the man starting, it is Pico. Starting off with hatch gas pool. Everything's just the standard, same thing on the other side. Looks pretty much like we're going to see a Reaper into expansion, and then we can take a look at what else might be there. Okay, yeah, expansion placed, overlords going across the map, was just checking for some proxy barracks here, I guess. And then it's pool spawning. Not enough gas though, for speed already. But I guess it's going to start that anyways. Yep. Okay, but he keeps mining. So what do we see out of Pico? Does he go for roaches? Does he go for binding nest? Oh, Improvement trying to get the drone. It was very close. So at least he delayed the third base, and that I think was something that Pico was going for in the last game pretty early. The drone was going over before the Reaper was even hatched or was starting the way across the map. So therefore it was pretty easy to take the third base, and Pico is not going to have this advantage this time. The queen is there, so it's not going to be that much more of a delay here. But at least something. At least the third base is a little bit later from Goldmasters' perspective. Okay, next queen in the second base, and the main base is there. Second base queen also just popping in. It's one marine, and we're going to see Hellions over there. And we have a tech lab starting. But is he going for the same thing as before? So starting Stim and a Viking? Yeah, at least it seems like that's the case. Let's see, he's going for the Viking. Let's see if we're going to see a swap afterwards. And if we see a Banshee or Stim. We have a Marine, so it should be Stim. I would be wondering if not. Okay, what was that? Is the Reaper dead? Yeah, it was the Reaper going down. I'm wondering... Okay, there's speed. The Marine speed. Okay, back on the other side. Roach One is coming up, guys. And do we see another big push? Oh, Improvement is going for his third base. I'm not sure if that might backfire quite a bit. I mean, if Pico just goes for a lot of roaches now, and he does, he just added 9 roaches to the production tab, we might see a Roach Ravager push coming into the middle of the map soon, and then approaching the second base, which means it might be quite hard to hold if there's not that much to defend. And with the command center here, you kind of like go for the long game, and as you see, he's adding some more barracks as well. Just producing 1 marine and just adding 1 tank now. I mean, did he see it though? I think he didn't see a thing. He also has nothing in the middle of the map to check the tower. So yeah, he's going to see the third base without anything mining. So maybe he now is like, oh boy, maybe let's do something back at home. And yeah, first bunker starts immediately. And will that be in time though? We have some Ravagers available, we have Zerglings there as well. And the depot wall doesn't look good. At least the command center is going to finish. But there's a hole, there's a gap in here. The units fit through? Wow, I was not aware of that. But yeah, you see, the depots are going down. One Ravager at least falling. But can he get the bunker, some builds to the bunker? And then this would be over. Like, Pico is in a very good spot here. More Zerglings are going to join. The bunker is not even getting repaired. The workers can't do a thing here. Zerglings are there, and I think that's going to be it. You can just take a look at the army supply. It's like 50/10, and it looks very good for Pico to just push through here and to take down the Goldmasters. Yeah, depot going down. Depot's at the front going down. GG, well played is called. And Pico takes the ace match and the win for Primal Alpha Zero.